We are under. John Lester will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters' meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, down. And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. Popped him up. Kipnis over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Brandon Nimmo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeff McNeil, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way.
Nope, up there.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A solid start to this one for John Lester. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now here it comes. Ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. A dozen home runs and the RBI count at 35. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 2 now. Chris Bryant is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Hayward leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 4th, the catcher, Wilson.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. He's set, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Wilson Contreras is doing. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Fouled off. The set and the 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Happ picks it up. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Davis hits a little over the 270 mark. Lester ready, the 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Happ is right there, one down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
2 men on, 2 out, and up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. From the stretch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard hit at third. Bryant's got it. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Pitch on the way.
Nope. Outside.
Syndergaard. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So here now's the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Lester will check in on first, and he'll get back in standing. Another look to first. And again, a throw over. Being especially careful here. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1-0 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-1 home. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Strike one to start the at-bat. One and one.
Got a ball, one strike.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hit hard towards center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Syndergaard is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Bounce towards the second baseman. Has to barehanded. Hats off to that one.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Now Lester's 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
3 runs already home here. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets lead this one 3-0. Standing in, John Lester, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another one sent foul. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He went down swinging to start the home first. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 1.
Nobody out, runner on first. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Two and two.
2-2 count.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A runner at first with no outs here. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 pitch. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the baseball all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Has a look, now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will get this one. Another 2-2 offering. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
2 down, runners at first and second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets, the third baseman.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone. But with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Michael Conforto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Ian Happ looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-2.
Count 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Yanked foul off to the right.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First delivery to him on the way.
Back outside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and up to bat next the pitcher Noah Syndergaard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Lester's 2-0 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this throw gets away from him.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Trevor McGill comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Trevor McGill.
Brandon Nimmo will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch, and he takes ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pause, now the pitch. A line shot to third base. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
The batter, number 6.
2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's out. Count is 2-1.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So here's Pete Alonso, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He hit a sac fly earlier. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Alonso is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the Cubs,
Good stuff, Heidi.
the
Thanks.
second baseman, Jason.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Javier Baez will get the call. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 13 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a high chopper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-0. Alec Mills gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Rizzo is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Bryant's got to get rid of it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bodie's got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Noah Syndergaard. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ready for another shot now, Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Reined in on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Got him. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Cespedes. Around first, he's digging for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. No one out with a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. David Bodie waits on deck. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the shortstop, David.
Into the box, David Bodie. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though, his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. First and second here with nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Ball in.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Men on third with 2 down. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's a 6-1 game.
Alex Mills.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Justin Wilson takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Albert Almora.
Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets are out on top, 6-1. Rowan Wick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So coming to the plate, Jeff McNeil. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Fastball just off the inside corner. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in and looking for more, Pete Alonso. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Jerry Familia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Now the payoff pitch home is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Conforto is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Bryant.
Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hit back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, the pitch goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
And a double steal try here. Offered at and missed. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. 1 out and a runner on second base. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets, The pitcher.
Robinson Cano will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning.
Cano.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. First and second now, one man out. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ahmed Rosario waits on deck. The 3-1. Line towards center field. Howe is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Hey.
3-2.
Okay.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 6-1. Brad Brock, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties
number
here.
29, Brad Brock.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Brock has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. The 1-0 delivery.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Count 3-1.
Fouled away. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First delivery to him on the way. Ian Happ is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Nobody out, runner on first. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. On the ground for McNeil, maybe a double play ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, David.
Striding into the box, David Bodie. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1, here it is. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Metropolitans led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Noah Syndergaard wins his 3rd of the season. John Lester was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.